Welcome back once again. And for more details, we're joined over the phone by Dr. Ahmed Farrag, the journalist and political analyst. Good afternoon, Dr. Farrag.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Right. What are the main strategic interests of Iran and also Oman in reaching an agreement over the Strait of Hormuz?
First of all, I would like to thank Night TV for contacting me. Actually, Iran seeks greater security, strategic influence, and economic benefits, while Oman seeks regional stability, uninterrupted trade, and protection of its economic interest, I think.
Right. So how could an agreement between Iran and Oman affect the security and freedom of the navigation through the strait?
I think it could reduce tensions and improve maritime security. However, excessive Iranian control over the waterway would raise concerns about freedom of navigation.
Right. To what extent could the dispute over the Strait of Hormuz affect the global oil and the LNG prices?
Do you mean the natural gas by LNG supplies?
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, the impact could be significant, actually. Any major disruption in supplies could probably increase the prices of oil and gas due to the fact that the strait's importance to energy exports and to the movement of the power supplies over the waterway.
What exactly would be the economic consequences if the strait remains partially or completely closed?
Well, let's talk first about the partial closure of the strait. In this case, it would increase shipping, insurance, and energy costs, while we are talking now about the complete closure. It could cause major supply shortage, inflation, and potentially a global economic recession.
Why do you think Iran is seeking a greater role in controlling the traffic and revenues through the waterway now?
In my point of view, I think Tehran could use greater control to strengthen its strategic position. Also, it would like to regulate maritime traffic, and possibly it would gain economic benefits from the waterway.
Right. So what role could Oman play as a mediator between Iran and the United States?
As we know, Oman is involved in the negotiations earlier. And nowadays, Oman could act as a neutral diplomatic bridge, facilitating indirect negotiations and confidence between Tehran and Washington.
How could the U.S. opposition to Iran and Oman arrangements influence the negotiations?
The U.S. opposition could complicate negotiations and make the implementation of the agreement more difficult, especially if Washington sees such arrangement as threatening the freedom of navigation in the Strait of Hormuz.
Right. So could the agreement strengthen Iran's regional influence in your own assessment, or could it create new tensions with the Gulf states?
I think it could strengthen Iran's regional influence, but the Arab Gulf states may see greater Iranian control as a threat and respond with stronger security and diplomatic collaboration.
Right. How might the prolonged disruption in the Strait of Hormuz affect energy importing countries, particularly in Asia and Europe?
With regard to the countries importing energy, they would face higher energy prices and shortages in supplies, inflation, and escalating competition for alternative power supplies, actually.
Right. I would like to thank you so much, Dr. Ahmed Farrag, the journalist and the political analyst. Thank you so much. And I guess by this we come to the end of this edition of Inside the Middle East. Many thanks to all of you. Till we see you again, that's a goodbye.